morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning. The sun is out.
It's a beautiful day. We're up here at the off-grid property. It feels like we haven't been up here for way too long.
Way too long.
We had a bunch of stuff we had to get done at our Homestead home site right now to get everything ready for the growing season. And now we're able to get back up here. We need to get the leak figured out on our window and what's causing it. One of the things I think it is the back of the shipping container has settled. The building's leaning like this, so when the water is hitting, when it's raining out and the water's hitting the window, it's hitting the window and then it's able to sit inside and then run in. I'll show you that in a minute. But the ground was really muddy, so we couldn't get out here and jack it up. So now it's dried out. I went out and I bought some new bricks yesterday. I got a bunch of stuff to jack it up. We'll get it leveled up, and then we're gonna check and see if that solves our leaking water issue with the window. If not, we're gonna have to figure it out and maybe take the other window out and get a brand new one. We'll have to wait and see. But
And it's kind of holding up our progress, I think,
yeah,
too.
we don't want to go any further on the inside until we got this leak figured out, because it's not a huge leak, but it's just enough where it's coming in the window and then it's running down the 2x4 wall and puddling up on the inside. And we don't want to be having the whole inside completely finished and then getting mold everywhere because of that. So we got to get this finished before we can go any further and get the project finished up. The other thing is this isn't the final resting spot for this container. We plan on moving it further up the land, but we couldn't do that this winter because they were logging and it would have been in their way. So if we didn't set it here and do the stuff that we're doing right now here, we wouldn't have been able to do it throughout the winter. Now once the frost and everything got out of the ground, we kind of have some issues. So let's go to the back side, get the level on there, and figure out what we need to do. So this is gonna come out. These ones do need to get taken out and replaced because they did crack on us. We used 4-inch thick concrete blocks and they didn't hold up, so I got some 8-inch thick ones, solid blocks. Just enough room. So from the ground freezing into thawing, it's cracked our blocks. I just want to reposition these and get the front of it setting nice and flush again. The other side. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but I keep hearing a drumming. That's the rough grouse, their mating call in the springtime. There was a lot of rough grouse here last year, so I can't wait to start seeing them again. Hear that?
Yeah, I thought that was in my head.
No. I've been hearing it constantly since we've gotten here.
So crazy.
So they're sitting in the trees. I think they like flap their wings or drum on their chest to make that noise. It's a mating call. So that means when we're out walking in the woods soon, we'll probably find nests and they'll be trying to hatch out their eggs. Alright, so we can go a little bit deeper and then we can put a full 8-inch. So it's not a full 8 inches thick, it's only 7.5 inches thick, so we're at the right height right now. I just want to clean out the sides a little bit. was a bit of a struggle, but we got it. Now let's lower it down. I like that. That's nice. Get our block set up down here first, and then we'll get it jacked up. They are up above working on the new Homestead site. I can hear the dozer. I'll have to get up there and see what it looks like. We haven't been up there since the last time we've shown you guys it, so it's gonna be a bit of a surprise to us today too. Can't wait to get up there. Now it's still pretty wet back here right now on this back half. It wasn't wet like this at all back here last year, so I don't know if this is just like a little wet weather spring in the springtime, or if it's because we had such a drought last year that it's normally a little wet like this. I guess we'll find out this season. Woodpeckers are pretty noisy too. There we go. I don't see them, but I hear them. This is one of the first videos you're watching of ours. We're here at our off-grid property. We bought this piece of property last fall, and we're going to be turning it into our new homestead over the next few years. It's going to be a project that is going to take a little while to get everything where it's going to be a project that's going to take a while for us to get everything the way we want it. The piece of property hasn't been used as long as we've known. The people we bought it from, they owned it for almost 30 years and it's just sat. There was a road that goes up the center of it that needs a lot of work done to it. We've done some logging and we're working on making a homestead site. So we have a lot of projects to do this year. Alright, I'm going to try jacking on this side, see if that works any better. The ground on this side is way too wet and we're trying to jack everything up. It's just moving in the ground and it's not doing what we want it to do. So let's see if we can get this side to work for us. Should settle it some. Alright, so
What was that?
those blocks over there cracking and crumbling. It'd probably be better to wait till the ground has dried out more, but I don't think we have the time with how much those blocks are already cracked. I like that. That's good and secure. It didn't try shifting when I was jacking it, so that's a good thing. Now we can get these blocks replaced. Right on the money. Right on the money. I like that. We're gonna let it down, check it for level, but I'm assuming we're gonna have to add like an inch thick board under here to get it level. But that's gonna be a lot more rugged. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let me go grab the level and check it, but walking around it's all settled down nicely in all the blocks. I like that. So this corner is about 3/4 of an inch to an inch low. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to check to see if that window's still leaking, because to me, if it's out of level, the window's going to be tilted down like this more. If water does hit the window, instead of trying to get in, it's going to be more pushed out, so we shouldn't get water in the cabin. That's how my head's thinking right now. So let's test it and see what happens. Alright, let's see if this leaks. So watching it, it's actually flowing out really good on this corner.
I don't see any wet.
Pour some more water on it. As I soak myself, it's gonna look like I peed my pants, Dave. Nothing?
Would you say right here?
It was coming in this corner, yeah?
No.
There is some water right in here, and before the water was coming in here and then going down this angle, and right now you can see it's hitting here and then coming out this corner. So maybe we did fix it. That's exciting. If I had a hose, I could hose the whole outside edge of the window and see if it was leaking somewhere else, but we don't have a hose here. We're supposed to be getting rain in a couple of days, so we'll let the rain come and see if it has a leak, and if it does have a leak, we know it's not from this spot and it's from somewhere else. And it could just be the window itself. think we solved the problem. That's gonna be awesome. Curious to see. They were calling for rain. Hope they still are. Normally I don't want rain, but yep. Actually, could be snow too.
Ugh.
Yeah. Tomorrow we're supposed to get some rain, possibly snow. The only good thing about that is we'll find out for sure if this window leak is fixed. I hope it is. I want to get this cabin finished built.
It sounds like a bunch of ducks.
Sounds like we got some wood ducks up in the beaver dam area. We're gonna take a ride up to go check out the house lot anyways, so
We'll stop.
we'll stop and see. We had some wood ducks last year. Hopefully they're
I
back.
saw a couple.
Yeah.
Sounds like
They were at the
whole
pond,
family
though.
over there. Maybe it's just our imagination.
Could be mating time too. That could be the male calling on the female. Alright, we lock up the cabin and then we'll take a ride up. We don't even have a road anymore. They're clearing out everything on this side and pushing all the debris over here. So he's pushing everything across the road. We don't have to go back and tune the road up and get it looking nice again. But man, it's looking good. We have to get the drone up and see what it looks like because we can't drive up above like we normally do. We got some big rocks, that's for sure. So far they've all just been surface rocks. We have big rocks up on top, and then after that it's been good soil, loam, and then clay. But I'm hoping we don't have a lot of rocks digging down in the ground like we do back at our other property. But I was told we don't. Sheesh. It's like 70 degrees out right now and they're calling for snow in like 2 days.
They are.
They are. I'm glad we haven't gotten too much stuff planted in the greenhouse yet because I figured this was gonna happen. Ladies, you ready for your dinner? I'm gonna say 10 eggs.
Okay, I think there's only more than that.
It's gonna be more than that?
I think so. There's at least
Holy
one
moly.
box. 1, 2, 3,
5,
6,
8, 10, 12, 13, 15.
and there could be more red haze.
Probably is. Am I hiding any in there?
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow. That's why we got so many in NYC today.
Yeah.
I see the little pigs hiding over here. They're napping. What are you ladies up to? Huh? Living the best life? Looks that way. Look at you ladies. Yep. You got the best life, don't you? Yeah. The grass is finally starting to grow, so the goats aren't eating too much of their hay right now. They've been enjoying some of the fresh pasture.
Yeah.
What do you say, Hope? You ready to have them babies yet?
I think she is.
Huh? You getting ready?
Well, little piece say, hey, I want some attention. I want some attention. Well, I got some hair in your face. Oh my goodness.
Better watch out, they're gonna start chewing on your ponytail.
I know.
Willow keeps sniffing it.
Little man normally tries to eat my hair. You like that? So,
And to think it's supposed to snow in 2 days.
Crazy.
Sure is. You want to play with those goats, don't you? I just saw a big old glass bottle right here. I never noticed that before. Oh, it's broken. That is some thick glass though. Look at that. It's old. Let's see how they're doing laying in their nesting boxes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's one other nesting box that has some in it. 2 more. So 11. They're doing good laying in here without any hay or shavings in the nesting boxes. It's working out perfect. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's starting to rain. We need to get our seed stocks out of the basement because they want some real sunlight. We got them down there under grow lights, but they're ready to get out. They're looking pretty sad, but we're supposed to be getting snow tonight and tomorrow. So we have a few of our seed stocks out here because we want to see how they're going to do with the cold temperatures we're getting here in the greenhouse. If they do good, we can start bringing out more of our plants, but if they're not going to do that great, we're going to wait. We got cold weather coming in today, tomorrow, and then this next week we got a lot of cold weather at night, so I hate to bring out too many seed starts and lose them completely. And I need to level off our shelves. I just wanted to see how far off we are. Luckily I had some 10-inch wide strips of plywood left over from the shipping container cabin build. With the prices of plywood, even though the strips were only 10 inches wide, I couldn't dare throw them away. And now I'm glad I didn't. So we're going to put these under the feet. That should help shore everything up, and then we can adjust it. That rain sounds good. Fortunately, it's not enough rain yet to find out if our windows are leaking. It's not supposed to happen until overnight tonight, so I'll have to go back to the cabin tomorrow and see if the windows have leaked. Tell you what, just in that last half hour since we've been out here, it has cooled off drastically. That should do it. Oh yeah, I like that. Now we can water our plants, we don't got to worry about the water going to one side or the other. So we have all of the shelves leveled off now, and they're secured to the greenhouse. They shouldn't fall over. I'm not going to say they won't, because you never know what could happen. But they shouldn't go anywhere. It'll be interesting to see how they do in this cold snap we're going to be getting. I'm not surprised that it's coming, so we just need to kind of prepare for it and not get too eager and get all of our transplants out here. So if you guys have any ideas and thoughts of how these transplants are going to weather out here, the rooster's pretty noisy. Leave it in the comments down below.
Breakfast is what's for dinner. Tana really wants some of these eggs, don't you, buddy?
Dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful day.